Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to go through some few pairs. As you can see, I have 3 pairs that I want to analyze with you guys. On my overall list, I have so many pairs I'll look at in the coming week, but for you guys, we are going to analyze 3 pairs. Okay, the rest I'll analyze with my premium members. So if you want to get all the pairs that I'm focusing on, you can DM me to my Telegram, okay, so that we can talk about the subscription. So today we are going to go through Aussie CAD, dollar, Kiwi dollar, and pound Swiss franc. Okay, so first let's start with Aussie CAD. So Aussie CAD, currently we're in this corrective phase. Okay, we're in this corrective phase after this big impulsive push to the upside. Okay, so let's just start to draw our patterns, because for this one I would love to see it coming all the way to these areas, because this is where I would like to take my buys in these levels. So when it comes in these levels, it should be so nice to buy this pair. So let's just try and come up with a pattern over here. Let's see if we can come up with a pattern. Let me just invert it because it's a downtrend. When I invert it, I can see this pattern over here. Okay, you can see this pattern. The pattern is looking nice actually. The pattern is looking nice, or you can even adjust it to these levels, because according to me, I would like to see this pair continuing to push all the way to these levels over here. So let me just invert it back. So currently the pair is shaping up nicely on a weekly chart. So let's see on a daily chart how the pair looks. Okay, let's go to a daily time frame. Okay, from the daily time frame, I can see still pushing the downside, even though we have had a third touch, still pushing the downside. And I can also see a pattern over here. If I can invert it, maybe you can see it too. This pattern over here. As you can see, this pattern, it's heading to that level of mine that I want this pair to reach. Okay, we have this pattern inside the pattern, this pattern within patterns over here. Okay, so I'm expecting that third touch. I'm expecting this third touch over here. Once this third touch has been tapped over here, after I first push the upside, I'll wait for this correction, then I enter the buys, because this one looks like it will be a long one, because our overall target will be in these levels over here. Okay, this one will be our overall levels. So be alert in Aussie CAD, it's shaping up nicely. Okay, this one is shaping up so nice, guys. This one is shaping up so nice. I don't even have to go to a lower time frame with this one, because it's as clear as it can get. Okay, this is as clear as it can get. Just wait for this third touch over here, push up followed by a correction, and you enter this market. This one looks so nice. Okay, next we go to Kiwi dollar. Dollar pairs have shaped up quite nicely actually. Dollar pairs have shaped up quite nicely. So also this one is a downtrend, and it's a huge correction after the impulsive move over here. It looks almost the same as Aussie CAD. Okay, as you can see, this was a clear impulsive move, and all of this has been the correction. So let's just invert it, because it's a downtrend. Inverting it will make us see clearly. So I would like to see this pair coming to these levels, and as you can see, I think it has already come to these levels that I want. So it should be looking for sales in these levels. So let's just come up with a pattern over here. If I'm to draw a pattern, it will be like this. Okay, this is the first pattern you can draw over here. But also, from the way this price is moving, and we have these anchor points in the middle sections, you can just adjust it to another anchor point over here. Okay, this one looks better. Okay, so we have a nice pattern over here, of which it has extended up to these levels that it was so nice to buy in this level. These are the levels to buy actually. It's looking so nice. So as you can see, this pair is like it's almost finishing the correction, and next week we'll start to see the push to the upside. Okay, as you can see, the price came down. It came down and broke our pattern, formed an extension, then pushed up. Once it's pushed up, it came down for a double bottom. I mean, once it came to a double bottom, the price pushed up and decided to make a deeper correction. So for me, that one looks like a correction. Yeah, this one looks like a correction because this move to the downside wasn't that corrective. Okay, this one wasn't that corrective as compared to this move to the upside. This move to the upside was corrective than this move to the downside. So this, after this impulsive move to the upside, decide to make this deeper correction, of which you can come up with a pattern over here. Let's just come up with a pattern in this correction. Lovely. You can see this correction looks nice also, and actually we are on our third touch. Okay, we are at our third touch. So all we are waiting for this pair, and most dollar pairs actually, is push up followed by a correction over here, then we continue with the buys, potentially giving us this inverted head and shoulder over here. Okay, this looks like a head and shoulder to me. So first target will be in these levels over here. Second target, these highs over here, and the overall target will be at the top of this pattern where it all began. So watch out for this pair also. As you can see, the pairs, they are so simple to analyze, the ones I've picked, because they're the cleanest that I've picked so far. So I usually pick the best, the cleanest pairs for you guys, so that I can analyze, and I analyze it for you, and I'll make it easier for you guys. So you can see this one is a good inverted head and shoulder forming over here. So just wait for this one last impulsive candle followed by a correction, and you enter these buys for a long-term buys, because most dollar pairs have shaped up nicely, same as yen pairs. Yen pairs, we have really profited from that pair actually, yen pairs last week. Okay, if you are in my Telegram channel, free channel group, you'll notice that because I've posted my results over there. So lastly, let's go through pound Swiss franc. Let's just go to the weekly. As you can see, this has been a very deep correction over here and decided to impulse again to the downside. Okay, so let's just try and see pattern that is forming in these areas, because this is a clear push in price. So this correction was to push this price at the top, but as you can see, it broke again to the downside up to the level where it all started, in these levels over here. So potentially it might extend a bit from this level just to catch people on the wrong side, and then we start to push to the upside. So if I'm to mark the last low over here, as you can see, this low has been just tapped over here. So let's just go to a lower time frame. We see what we can come up with. Okay. So first and foremost, I can see we had this correction over here, of which it pushed the price downwards. Okay, we had this correction over here, of which it pushed the price downwards, but corrective. So if I'm to come up with a pattern, I can draw it from this level over here. Okay. This one looks nice also. This one looks so nice. As you can see, we're at our third touch of this correction over here. If I'm to invert it, maybe you can see it clearly. Yeah, you can see it clearly over there. As you can see, with this 3-touch pattern of ours, we were to break this low over here. After breaking that low, catch people on the wrong side, then we push back up to the upside. So let's go down to our 4-hour time frame and see what's happening at our value, after our key area. Yeah, so the price currently is pushing up. So all we can wait for, you can just wait for a break of this trend line. Okay, you can just draw a trend line in these levels over here. Okay, these is a nice trend line. So once it breaks this trend line, you can enter this market once it has broken this trend line. Or if you know how we enter this trade, such trades, you go down to a 15-minute time frame, wait for that correction in these levels, then push to the upside, then wait for the bigger correction, and then you continue to the upside. As you can see, this one is a long-term hold. If this price is ready for the push up, of which to me most pairs are ready for the push to the upside, so for me this pair looks ready, and I'll be looking to take this trade from down here coming next week. Okay, I'll be looking to take this trade over there, but also for you guys, just to be on the safe side, you can wait for this correction and take it all the way to those levels. Okay, this pair looks nice and shaping up nicely. As you can see, those pairs I've analyzed, they are so easy to see the market, how the price, to see the price how they are moving. Okay, they are so easy to analyze them, so all you need to wait to do is just to wait for the patterns to play out. Okay, so German 40, this one I'm active in it. I mean, I'm active in German 40, potentially reaching up to these highs over here, but we'll see how it goes. This one I entered late on Friday. Okay, this one I entered late on Friday. As you can see, we had this 3-touch pattern over here, and then it broke down corrective with another 3-touch pattern. So I've entered after this push over here from a lower time frame, that is. Okay, they have my value area in this level. So these green areas are the levels that I'll be watching to see how the price will react from them. But my overall target is 90% rule over here, and potentially holding this to a long-term buys, potentially even to break the highs. Okay, because I can see the market will start to push up soon. So this, if this one is the beginning of it, then I want to be part of it and holding it further. Okay, so that's it for this week, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.